Once upon a time in a forest, there was a little bird who was cheerful and happy. He spent his days singing and playing with his friends, leaping from branch to branch in the tall trees. And at night, he would snuggle up with his mom and dad in their cozy nest. The little bird had no worries in the world. Life was good. But one day a great storm arrived. Strong winds began to shake the tall trees. Big drops of rain fell from the dark clouds, and all the little forest creatures began to panic. "Quick, everyone! Run and find shelter!" screamed a squirrel. "The wind is growing stronger, and the rain is coming down in buckets." All the animals ran away as fast as they could. The little bird flew up to a high branch and chirped, "I'm not scared. I'm not scared." But deep down inside, he was frightened. He had never seen such a big storm. As the minutes went by, the wind grew fiercer, and the rain began to pour. The little bird felt exhausted. Holding onto the branch with all his might, he cried, "Oh, please, someone help me. I'm too scared to let go, but I'm also too tired to hold on any longer." At that moment, a big gust of wind came out of nowhere and knocked him off the branch. Down, 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 he fell like a little brown feather floating in the wind. "I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die," he thought with sadness. The little bird struggled to flap his wings and gain some altitude, but it was no use. The strong wind kept pushing him lower and lower towards the ground. He felt completely helpless. Then suddenly, through all the rain and the wind, he saw something amazing. High above him, way up in the sky, he saw an eagle with powerful wings. The eagle was flying straight into the wind, but it wasn't struggling or getting blown around. It was staying perfectly still. The eagle didn't seem to be affected by the storm at all. "How can that be?" thought the little bird. "That doesn't seem possible. How can anyone fly in such a fierce storm?" As the little bird watched, he noticed that the eagle wasn't fighting the wind, but using its power to lift itself even higher. With each strong downward stroke of its wings, the eagle seemed to rise higher and higher above the clouds. The little bird thought to himself, "If that eagle can do it, then I can do it too." But when he tried to copy the eagle, he only managed to get higher for a few seconds, before plummeting back down towards the ground again. Determined not to give up, he started flapping his wings faster and faster, trying to copy the eagle. But it was no use. He was too scared and exhausted. His body was shaking from all the effort. Just when he thought he couldn't go on any longer, he heard a loud crack of thunder, and a big flash of lightning made him close his eyes. Then he heard a familiar voice say, "Don't fight the wind, my son. Instead, dance with it." When the little bird opened his eyes, he saw the wise old owl sitting on a tree branch nearby. The owl continued, "You have to feel the rhythm of the wind. When you understand that, you can fly with the wind and go anywhere you want." The little bird took a deep breath and listened carefully. At first, he could only hear the loud roar of the wind and the pounding of the rain, but after a while, he began to hear a soft, steady beat, whoosh, 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 whoosh. It was the sound of the wind, and as he listened more closely, he began to feel its rhythm. He closed his eyes and started to relax. Instead of holding his wings stiffly out to the side, he began to move them slowly up and down, just like the wise old owl had told him. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, whoosh. As he moved his wings, he felt himself rising slightly off the ground. He opened his eyes and looked up. The first time he saw that he was higher than the treetops. The little bird was overjoyed. He continued flapping his wings, feeling the rhythm of the wind, and he soared higher and higher above the trees. After a while, he was above the dark storm clouds. And when he looked down, he saw that the rain had stopped and the sun was shining brightly through the clear blue sky. The wind was still there, but now it felt warm on his face, and it wasn't scary anymore. It was actually quite pleasant. The little bird continued to fly, feeling happy and free. He wasn't scared of the wind anymore. He knew that if he relaxed and danced with it, he could go anywhere he wanted. And so he flew and flew until he found his mom and dad. They were so relieved to see him. They had been searching everywhere for their little boy. The little bird told his parents everything that had happened, how he had met the wise old owl and learned how to fly in the storm. "I used to be afraid of storms, but now I love them," he said. "Because when the wind blows hard and the clouds turn dark and gray, that means I can spread my wings and fly to wherever I want to go." His parents were very proud of their little boy. They'd always known he was a brave bird, but now they saw that he was also a smart bird. After the storm had passed and the sun was shining brightly, the little bird flew back to the wise old owl. He wanted to thank her for helping him. The owl smiled and said, "You don't need to thank me, little one. You were always able to fly in the storm. You just needed to believe in yourself." The little bird thought about what the owl had said. "I guess I really can do anything if I set my mind to it," he said with a smile.
Dad.
And that's the story of the little bird that learned to fly in a storm. Now, before we go, it's time for life lesson. Some people say that life is like a storm sometimes. There are times when things are calm and peaceful, and there are other times when problems come along and try to knock us down. When bad things happen, it's easy to feel scared and helpless, like the little bird who was caught in the storm. But the truth is, the problems and challenges we face are only there to help us become stronger and braver. Sometimes we have to go through tough times so that we can learn valuable lessons and discover our hidden potential, just like the little bird. When he first got caught in the storm, he was terrified and didn't know what to do. But when he realized that the storm could help him become a better flyer, he became more determined than ever to learn how to soar above the clouds. It's important to remember that the storms in life aren't there to hurt us. They're there to make us better. And when we face our problems with a positive attitude, we can come out of them stronger and wiser than ever before. The little bird didn't just learn how to fly in the storm, he learned how to thrive in it. And the same is true for us. When we embrace the challenges in life and learn how to deal with them, we open ourselves up to a whole new world of possibilities. So next time a storm comes along, remember the little bird and don't be afraid to dance with the wind. Remember, a problem is just another opportunity for you to show the world how strong and capable you are. And hey, don't forget to leave a like, share this video and subscribe for more amazing stories and life lessons. Thanks for watching.